Hi, I'm Steve and welcome to this video. This is a different kind of video. I'm not even sure I'm gonna upload it. It's really hot today. I've got a bunch of fans going, but basically there's problems with my turtle Shaun's filters. Today is Monday, July 15th, 2019. And let me just show you what happens when I try to plug in Shaun's broken filter. So here's the sorry state of Shaun's tank right now. Hi Shaun, I'm sorry. And that's the filter that we just got, like literally less than a month ago. And when I try to plug it in, that is the awful sound that it makes. So I changed the filter about 2.5 weeks ago, and kind of the same thing happened, but I left it plugged in overnight, and then it just magically started working, you know, the next day, and it was great. But now I tried to change it the second time, and it's worse, and I just don't know what to do. So I'm gonna try and like clean it out again, and just kind of see what happens, and keep my fingers crossed. Okay, so there's the filter. I just tried cleaning it out again. Extra good job of cleaning. There's Shaun. Hi Shaun. And you know, the worst part of this whole thing is, that crazy contraption right there is the filter that we had before. And that filter was like, it worked really, really well until it didn't, and it was really expensive, and it only worked for like 1.5 years, maybe 2.5 years, and then it broke. It just stopped working when I plugged it in, kind of like this one. And I've tried all these different outlets. I've tried plugging it into different, you know, the power strip, the wall, all these different things, and the same thing happens. So I'm starting to worry that I don't know. So we're gonna try plugging this thing in again and see what happens. This is the moment of truth. Gotta grab the cord here. Okay, so I've plugged it in. I know it's not working, but it's also not making that horrible sound anymore. Update, it's been 1 whole hour, it's been plugged in, it's still not really working. Oh, God, you can't even see through there. I'm so sorry, Shaun. But the filter still is not working. Otherwise, if this doesn't work, if this filter doesn't magically start working, I'm just gonna spend another 40 bucks, which may not sound like a lot to some people, but when you're a broke kid trying to pay for college, paying $40 every 2 weeks for a new filter kind of sucks. But so yeah, I'm gonna try and get a new one that I've had before that worked for a long time, and hopefully that'll get rid of the problem. And if the same thing happens, then I'm just gonna get a bin and fill it with water and just have that be Shaun's pool of water, which would suck for her. And it'd be kind of sad to look at, but it's better than, you know, just having no water at all. Also, fun fact, today I just filmed my running for president video, so I'm wearing the exact same outfit as I wore for that one. Just a little, you know, tidbit of behind-the-scenes filming stuff. So, update, the filter has been plugged in for 6 hours, it's still not working, and it's now making this noise. But it's time to feed Shaun. Okay, so it's, I guess, day 2. It's July 16th now. I just got back from work, thus the hair is in a ponytail because my work doesn't allow hats. This is the shape of Shaun's tank now. So, yeah, and when we try to plug in the filter, that sound. So, what do you think, Shaun? Okay, so it is now July 19th. I just got back from work. Note the ponytail. I got paid, which means I can finally afford to buy Shaun a new filter, whose tank looks like this. It's surely something I'm not proud of, but it's changing today, right, Shaun? Still alive. So here it is. Here's the new filter. I also got Shaun food. Also, PetSmart recently went from plastic to paper bags, which is nice, because paper bags are more environmentally friendly, I think. Here's the new filter. We're gonna put it in and change that into a wonderful thing, and hopefully we'll use movie magic to go from this to this! Okay, screw movie magic. This is how this went down. Okay, I apologize in advance for the poor quality this is gonna be, but here's the filter all set up. I'm gonna just stick it into Shaun's tank here. I'm gonna suction cup it to the glass. And then we're gonna plug it in, and God willing, it's gonna work. She works! Look at that, Shaun. You got a waterfall again. It's been years since you've had one of those. It's not even that loud. What do you think, Shaun? Do you like it? I hope you do. It was, you know, a hefty amount of my paycheck. Hello, welcome back to whatever this is. Today is the day that I decided I'm going to try and change Shaun's filter. The water looks much better than it did before, wouldn't we agree? However, I think it's better to just change the filter now and figure out if it still works after we plug it back in. The only problem is the filter is Tetra, and then the filter changes I got are top fins, so you know, hopefully this works. Upon further inspection, we're gonna see in a second here, shield your eyes if you're into, or you're not into gross looking things, but it's clear to see here now that the filter is very much in need of repair or replacement. This is about a week and a half of gunk going through, so for those of you who have turtles and don't yet have filters, or those of you who are just wondering, this is about a week and a half, maybe a little bit more than usual just because the water was so dirty, so maybe this is about average 2 weeks, 3 weeks? I'm in my basement now. This is where I do the cleaning because the sink down in my basement is not my kitchen sink, and, you know, I don't really want to be using my kitchen sink to do all these nasty turtle things, so we'll see how this goes. Also, just because I've been saying the date every time I've picked up and started recording a clip, today is Monday, July 29th, and also I don't think I've ever showed you guys the actual setup of this filter. So pretty much it's pretty straightforward. You have one of these. This is not the same one that was just filthy dirty. The only bad thing about this is that there is quite a lot of waste, because with each one of these you just throw the old one away and replace it. But this part, however, that goes in front of this when it's actually in the filter, this is the same gross nasty thing. I think I did a pretty good job. I scrubbed it with a toothbrush, and to me it looks, you know, essentially brand new. So that's pretty great, and then these just go right into the filter. It's really quite simple. And there you have it. You can see the blue thing and the filter cartridge are back in their filter parts. There's Shaun just trying to figure out what's going on, and then this is the part that always got goofed with the past 2 filters. When I've plugged it in after changing the filter, this is when it doesn't work. So here's the moment of truth to see if this filter works. I'm gonna plug it in, and dear God, please, I hope it works. Okay, it's looking promising, sounding promising. It works! Oh my stars, my heart is nearly jumping out of my chest. Really, guys, this is, I'm so happy. I couldn't be more happy about this. Because the past 2 filters, starting, you know, back in May, pretty much this whole summer up until this point has been worrying about Shaun and buying her new filters. I mean, look at this. This is, that's just a bunch of, there's 2 filters in there and a bunch of dumb supplies that we used to have because the filters weren't working, and now they work. Yeah, how do you feel, Shaun? Pretty happy about this? I know I am. Well, there you have it. An overall pretty average video. I definitely thought that the filter wasn't going to work and this was going to be a huge dramatic thing. More like the first half of this video, I thought it was going to be kind of that sad kind of vibe the entire time, but truly this just takes a big, huge financial and just overall, you know, just worrisome, stressful burden off of my shoulders that this filter works now. And if you know, you know. If you don't, I'm about to tell you. I've had Shaun for 15 years now. I'm 20, you know, so I've had Shaun for literally 3/4 of my life, I think, if math is not my strongest suit, but I think I've got the math right there. 3/4, 5, that makes sense. So 3/4 of my life. I love her dearly. There's been so much. Her tank once shattered because I got angry and may have thrown something at it. But I was a younger kid then. That was a different time. I'm a different person now. There was another time where she was eating rocks, so she was tilted and had to get these rocks removed. She almost died. And now, you know, for the past year we've been going through filters like no man's business, but hopefully this one works well. Hopefully it stays working for a long time, because it works pretty well, I'd say. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make someone smile today. I hope you smiled today.